Hello everybody, this is Gregory with How I Lost Over 100 Pounds and I've kept it off for 30 plus years because there should be no hesitancy in your weight loss and weight maintenance. Today I want to talk about why I don't spend a lot of time on my channel on science in terms of weight loss. Now before I begin, if you need help with weight loss, contact me through the Clarity of Family account in the episode notes. Also check out my website, which has hundreds of articles and recipes, my 2 books, which you can find on Amazon, my movie podcast, The Cinema Rag, which you can find on Apple and Spotify. And lastly, if you appreciate my content, there's a link for PayPal to make a donation. So if you've been watching my channel, which I think I started in the fall of 2022, so now it's been, 9 months or so, you might have noticed that the majority of my content has nothing to do with science. In terms of dietary science, nutritional science, and so forth. And there's a reason for that. In complete honesty, as I mentioned in the introductory video, that's not my background. I don't have degrees and stuff like that. I have degrees in other things like that, and other things that are not regarding that. But I think it's more of this. I'm a pragmatist, always a pragmatist. Use logic and reason. And there's hosts and ad nauseum content, podcasts, articles, blogs, YouTube channels on science, weight loss. And what this food does to your body and why you should avoid this food, or how exercise affects your body, how you should do this. There's tons of content. I don't need to be another mouth out there spewing that content. Also, I don't find that stuff interesting at all because it doesn't really affect me, which I know is strange given that I've lost my weight, kept off almost 32 years now, coming May 4th. But it's because ultimately the science doesn't matter because we are inundated with how we're supposed to eat everywhere. We're surrounded by gyms. Gym memberships are the highest they've ever been. So everybody knows what they're supposed to do to keep their weight. And there's plenty of vehicles out there to keep it off, like gyms. So why are we the fattest we've ever been? And also, a lot of these experts, these pundits, are overweight themselves. You ever gone to a doctor tells you need to lose weight when he or she's overweight? Or even worse, when you have a trainer at a gym and he or she is overweight, you're like, so it's not like the science that they're talking about isn't important, but what's more important is disassociating emotions from food. Because you could spend all day on Reddit, all day on YouTube, watching videos on the aforementioned. It is not going to make a difference. You could be watching that content while shoving donuts down your throat. There's a cognitive dissonance. On one level, you're like, I want to lose weight, and I'm watching all this content, but you're not acting it out. Why are you not acting it out? Because your relationship with food is disordered. And so no matter how much content you watch, it's really not going to make a difference because your mind will know, I shouldn't be eating these donuts. But eating, if you have a disordered relationship with food, is completely irrational. So what is the crux of my content here? I probably have, 300, 400 videos by now. What is the crux of my content? It's all psychological. Yeah, I'll do some diet videos here, superfoods you should eat, sugar-laden foods you shouldn't eat, and some stuff on fitness. But almost all of it is psychological because ultimately, if you want to lose weight and keep it off, it's changing this. It's changing your association with food. And right now, you associate emotions with food. Instead of just seeing as food, like a dog sees food, hungry, eat. No longer hungry, stop eating. Or the 4-year-old. We don't have that. We have a disordered relationship with food. So the majority of my content here is how not to have that disordered relationship with food. Because if you don't break that bond, that link between emotion and food that you developed in your trauma of your childhood, yeah, you can crash diet, sure. Everyone's capable of that. But you're going to regain it. I have a video here why New Year's resolutions fail. I have a video here on, I don't mean to be a downer, but most of you guys who lose weight are going to regain it. Because you are putting a Band-Aid over a wound that's gushing, hemorrhaging out. So in the long run, avoid the keto crashes, the carnivore, the vegan, whatever fad diet or juice diet, and do the deep work. And ultimately, that's going to help, because once you detach that trauma from food, then you don't need to be watching those videos, because we already all know how we're supposed to eat. It's not like some epiphany needs to come down from the sky. Avoid sugar. Don't drink your calories. Eat a balanced diet. Exercise here and there. We all know that. So why aren't we doing it? It's a psychological part, and that's why I'm here to help you. Guys, post in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care. God bless and pray.